Los Angeles has always been a city of sunshine, secrets, and shocking love triangles, but this week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the heat is reaching boiling point. As August 25th rolls around, Hope Logan finds herself at the center of a storm that could define her future. With Thomas Forrester determined to prove he's the man she should choose, and Liam Spencer desperate to remind her of their history, Hope is facing the kind of choice that could either free her or destroy everything she's fought to build. Hope caught in the middle. Hope has never been a stranger to difficult choices, but the one she faces now feels more complicated than ever. On one side stands Liam, the father of her beloved daughter, Beth. He represents years of history, countless reconciliations, and a bond that, though weathered, remains unshakable. Yet Liam's indecisiveness and inability to cut ties with Steffi haunt him like a shadow. Hope knows that being with Liam means living with the possibility that his heart could always drift. On the other side is Thomas. Once Hope's tormentor and manipulator, he spent months proving himself as a changed man. His devotion is undeniable, his love for Hope unwavering. With every design he creates and every promise he makes, Thomas insists he's the one who can give Hope stability, loyalty, and a future free from triangle drama. But can Hope really trust him? Or will old wounds reopen just as she dares to take a risk? Liam's plea for redemption. This week, Liam makes his move in the most dramatic way possible. In a heartfelt confrontation, he pours out his regrets to Hope, admitting his mistakes but insisting their love is worth saving. He reminds her of the family they built, the dreams they once shared, and how Beth deserves to see her parents together. Hope, he pleads, his voice cracking with emotion. We've been through hell and back. Don't let Thomas rewrite our story. It's not finished, not yet. For a moment, Hope is shaken. The memories flood back. Their wedding, their daughter's laughter, their stolen moments of happiness. But just as Liam's words start to break through her walls, Thomas appears like a storm on the horizon. Thomas refuses to back down. If Liam thought his speech would win the day, Thomas is quick to prove otherwise. Bursting into the room with fire in his eyes, he doesn't hesitate to challenge Liam head-on. Hope doesn't need a man who can't decide where his heart lies. Thomas shoots back, his tone icy but controlled. She needs someone who chooses her. Every single day. That's me, Liam. Not you. The tension is thick as both men stand toe-to-toe, their words cutting as sharply as their glares. For Hope, it's a nightmare and a dream all at once. Two men fighting for her heart, yet neither realizing that their war could push her away entirely. Brooke and Ridgeway in. Of course, no love triangle is complete without family interference. Brooke Logan, protective as ever, sides with Liam, urging her daughter not to make the same mistake she once did by trusting a Forrester. She sees Thomas as dangerous, manipulative, and ultimately unfit for Hope. Sweetheart, Brooke whispers, holding Hope's hand, I've lived this cycle. Men who promise to change rarely do. Don't let Thomas pull you back into his obsession. Choose Liam. Choose safety. But Ridge Forrester, ever the defender of his son, takes the opposite stance. He argues that Thomas has matured, proven himself in business and in life, and deserves the chance to be happy with the woman he loves. You can't keep punishing Thomas for his past, Ridge tells Brooke firmly. Hope makes him better. She's the missing piece he's needed. Don't stand in their way. Their clashing voices echo through the halls of Forrester Creations, reminding everyone that this battle isn't just about love. It's about family legacies and long-standing rivalries. Steffi's unexpected role. Meanwhile, Steffi Forrester finds herself reluctantly pulled into the drama. Though she's trying to focus on her marriage and family with Finn, she can't ignore Liam's sudden intensity. His determination to win Hope back raises red flags, stirring old insecurities and questions about where his true heart lies. Liam, you can't keep bouncing back and forth, Steffi warns him in a tense exchange. You say you're fighting for Hope, but what about me? What about Kelly? If you can't stand firm, you'll end up losing us all. Her words sting, and they may be the reality check Liam needs, but whether he listens is another matter entirely. Hope's breaking point. By midweek, The battle between Thomas and Liam has reached a fever pitch. Both men make grand gestures. Liam presents Hope with a photo album of their family memories, while Thomas unveils a new fashion line inspired entirely by her beauty and strength. Hope, torn to pieces, begins to unravel. Her dreams are haunted by visions of both men, their voices overlapping, their promises drowning each other out. She wonders if her own happiness has been lost in the noise of their desires. Finally, in a heartbreaking confession to Deacon, Hope admits, "I don't know who I am when I'm with them anymore." Liam wants to rewrite our past, and Thomas wants to script a perfect future. But where's my voice in all this? What do I want? It's a question that could reshape everything, and one that neither man is ready to hear. The climactic confrontation. As the week closes, tensions explode in a dramatic showdown. Liam and Thomas face off once again, but this time their argument spirals out of control. Words turn to shoves, and for a terrifying moment, Hope fears the men who claim to love her might actually destroy each other. She screams for them to stop, but the damage has already been done. Standing in the aftermath, her heart pounding, Hope realizes she can't keep letting two men dictate her life. She must make a choice, or perhaps take a step neither expects, walking away from both of them. What's next? This week sets the stage for a future full of twists. Will Hope finally put herself first and choose independence? Or will the pull of history with Liam or the promise of passion with Thomas prove too strong to resist? One thing is certain, the battle for Hope's heart is far from over. And as the war between her two men intensifies, Los Angeles may never be the same.